Hello, welcome to week 6 of your Advanced Computers 3 course. I think you guys are going to find that the rest of the course is going to be a little bit easier for you because we are now moving into the section about PowerPoint. So the last half of the course is going to all be about PowerPoint. This week we're going to cover the first 2 chapters. Chapter 1 deals with how to prepare a PowerPoint presentation. So we're going to go through some of the basic things like how to open it, how to start and close a presentation once you've actually built one, how to kind of plan ahead and get it put together before you actually start designing it, how to pick a theme and how to use those templates that are out there already, how to choose a slide layout, how to actually add new slides, saving presentations, how to navigate through the actual presentation, how to run that slideshow, and then different ways that you can adjust it once you've already made it. Some of the cool things that you'll learn in this particular chapter is how to add things like transitions. A transition is, and I'm going to kind of flip to that slide here real quick, a transition is going to be something like fading in and out, or maybe pixelating a slide so that it looks kind of cool when you go from one slide to the next. And then also adding different types of sound effects to it. So not just the pictures, but the sounds that go along with it. You can also use this tool to set it up so that the slides do things automatically. So you can run the slideshow without having to actually be there in front of it. This is especially useful if you want it to kind of loop and keep playing over and over again. Maybe if you've got it set up somewhere, maybe you're doing something in a presentation off in your pharmacy that you want customers to see as they're coming in, picking up prescriptions or something like that. So that's the type of things you're going to learn in Chapter 1 of this section. Chapter 2 is going to be more about the modifications that you're going to be making once you've actually got it put together. So things like, changing changing design, changing spelling, just kind of going in and prettying it up and fixing things. Those types of things. There's going to be a thesaurus that you can use, so maybe you find yourself using the same words over and over and over again. This is a great way to figure out how to come up with something new and different to say. Again, how to adjust the text that's already in there so you can copy paste and redo things, very similar to some of the things that you'll find that you do in a Word document. So if you're familiar with Word, if you feel comfortable with Word, a lot of what you're going to be doing in the presentation, the PowerPoint, is going to be similar to what you're learning in Word. As you go through these slides, I would again make sure that you're going through every chapter and doing all of the little activities. Those will really help you when you get ready to answer the questions at the end of each of the weekly questions at the end of each of the chapters. So make sure you're looking at those. Make sure you're also going through these checkpoints. You're going to find that these checkpoints have a lot of the same questions as well. And there's a way to check your answers on here. So if you've not been doing that, make sure you're using that feature as well. And let's see, what other things can we talk about this week? Again, how to kind of move slides around. Maybe you've got it all put together and you find things are kind of out of order. This chapter will also show you how to rearrange that without having to rebuild the whole program. So you can put it in slide sorter view and kind of move and shape things the way you want them to look. Again, if you go back to what we talked about in Chapter 1, kind of planning ahead on your presentation will keep you from having to do as much of this as you might. Not you don't have to do this, but if you plan ahead properly. But if you find, maybe this slide doesn't work so well there or whatever, you can slide them around and move them around using Slide Sorter View. You can duplicate slides, so maybe you just want to change a little piece of the slide or add a picture or something, arrows and things like that as you're going through, to kind of show movement from one step to another in a process. You can copy slides so that you don't have to redo it every single time. So lots of great tools here in these first two chapters. After you go through this this week, if you have any questions at all, please make sure you reach out to me, and have a great week.